All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video murrain. All right, and what made me want to do this lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I was just reading through some articles that I just found an article updating about this whole bird flu situation, which rather is real or not, it's doing a number on the livestock here in America, here in Babylon the Great. All right, where Esau's happened to kill, or what he calls cutting a large majority. They've already killed like 22 point or 3 points, some 2 million chickens already, and they killed a lot of turkeys too. All right, and they're not killing them and sending them to the slaughterhouse. They're killing them and just throwing them away. All right, burying them or burning them or whatever they're doing. They're not letting them go to the slaughterhouse to be deboned and all that stuff, and then being sold in stores. All right, so this is helping speed up the famine. All right, so all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for this whole bird flu thing, whether it's real or not. Because ultimately the Most High is the one behind it, man. All right, the scriptures say in 2 Ezra 15th chapter, the Lord is going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. And one of the plagues that the Most High hit Egypt with was destroying the livestock, the cattle and stuff like that. All right, causing a plague to come through Egypt where a lot of the cattle died. It tells you, like Lord Will's ability to see on the screen right here. I got Exodus chapter 9, the 9th chapter. All right, and then I'm gonna look up that word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, murrain. All right, because again, ultimately the Most High is the one doing this. Scripture says, "Shall even be done in the city, and have not the Lord done it." All right. So this bird flu again, whether it's real or not, or something Esau just made up, or whatever, it doesn't matter because it's killing a lot of the livestock here in America, and that's a great thing because it's going to help speed up the famine. And they're talking about 6 months and maybe like another year before we really see the results of this. I don't believe so. All right, and I'm just speaking as a man, but I don't believe it's going to take that long. Maybe the next couple of months. All right, when you're really going to start to feel it, which people are already feeling it, but when it really real deal, you start to see it. All right, with the inflation too, because again, you just pick your poison with that, because you got inflation. Rather, people can't afford the food, but people just going to resort to just stealing it. With some stores have already put trackers on it or whatever, or scanners, or cage the meat up or whatever, where people can't steal it because people can't afford it because the inflation is getting too high. Or Esau just put that propaganda out there to cause people to go out there and panic buy, and that clears the stores out quicker. Or the Esau continues to do what he does, kill off the livestock, burn down plants, all right, burn down crops, which is all through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the one bringing this famine, these plagues. The Most High is ultimately the one that's doing it. But Salakia, let's read this, and then I'm gonna get the article. This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 1. Then the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto Pharaoh and tell him, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for the Hebrews, let my people, and the Hebrews are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, let my people go that they may serve me. Verse 2, for if they refuse to let them go, and will hold them still. Verse 3, behold, the hands of the Lord is upon thy cattle. Right, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle. And what's cattle? Cattle is sheep, chickens, livestock or whatever. Sheep, chickens, pigs, which you're not supposed to eat pigs, but pigs, so on and so forth. All right. Also horses and things like that as well, which you're not supposed to eat horses and things like that neither. But one of the Lord was, we're just gonna keep reading it. It says, behold, the hands of the Lord is upon the cattle which is in the field, upon the horses and upon the asses and upon the camels and upon the ox. Right, you can eat ox. All right, And upon the sheep, you can definitely eat sheep. All right. So the Lord was smiting Egypt with plagues that the Egyptians of foods that smiting Egypt with plagues. And he also killed the fish off too. Smiting Egypt with plagues that affected their food. All right. And the Lord's doing the same thing here in Babylon the Great, which is spiritual Egypt. And upon the sheep, there should be a very grievous murrain. All right, let's look up that word murrain real quick. I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there, have did this with I was just reading over it, and I said, yeah, man, the Lord is hitting this place, man. So this is the Hebrew word.
Strong's H 1698. Dever.
Right, dever. All right, and it means in the sense of destroying, a pestilence, which that's what this bird flu thing is. Murraining, pestilence, or plague. Right, murraining, pestilence, or plague. All right, and that's what this whole bird flu thing is. That's what the Most High is what he did in Egypt. All right, again, the Lord probably wouldn't call it a bird flu, but the Lord is sending a plague through America now called the bird flu. All right, and Esau is having to kill off a lot of his livestock, his chickens and his turkeys and ducks, which not supposed to eat duck either, but killing up, sending a plague that's destroying the food chain, the supply chain, the food chain. Slovakia. All right. And real quick, let's just do a Google search for that word murrain. So I already got it keyed up.
Murrain.
Or murrain, Slovakia. An infectious disease, especially baby babesiosis, I gotta look that word up too, affecting cattle or other animals, right? Affecting cattle or other animals, right? Like chickens and turkeys. So the Most High sending a plague on this place, man. Like the Lord said he was going to do. All right. Real quick now, let's pull up that article real quick. So the Lord is jacking this place up, man. It's going to get worse. And again, I'm just speaking as a man when I say this, but Salaki brothers, I don't believe it's going to take 6 months for this place to for the people to really start seeing the shells go empty. Esau's not waiting that long. It's could just say the devil should come down with great wrath because he know what they have but a short time. All right, all Esau really got to do is just it's like, where is it? Just put a panic out there. People go out there and start panic buying. Oh, the food is running out of food. You should stock up for food. People are gonna go out there and start panic buying. All right. And that food is going to run out. But the food, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is going to, having this understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord, and fully trusted in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord will look out for you. Slaki, I got to find it real quick. Where is it? I thought it was in red. Where is it? More fire going on. There it is. All right. And this is in the Washington Post. It was put up 2 days ago, but it's still on the front page of the Drudge. It says bird flu infects millions of chickens in MD, which is Maryland, and DLE, which is Delaware, amid border surge. All right. It says roughly 3.2 million chickens have been confirmed positive with the bird flu at 6 farms in Maryland and Delaware over the past 2 months. Agriculture officials said Friday, part of a border problem with the virus that is quietly sweeping across the country. Right, quietly sweeping across the country. This talking about vultures and shit, but you definitely not supposed to eat vultures. But motherfuckers are nasty. Like down here in Florida, not down here, down here in the South period. People actually eat roadkill. People actually eat buzzards and possums and shit like that. These people here in Babylon are fucking disgusting, man. That's why the Lord's gonna wipe this place out, man. Because people do eat buzzards, man, and owls and possums and shit like that, man. people in America are fucking disgusting, man. And even before I came into the truth, I wasn't eating that garbage. All right, not boasting or bragging, but I wasn't eating that trash, man. Possum and raccoon and shit like that. All right, just a side note. Majority of you people here in America are disgusting, man. Especially down here in the South. It says Maryland and Delaware agriculture authorities say they have had reports of chickens at the farm being infected with the bird flu since February. The 2 vultures were found in the past 2 weeks. The 37 million chickens and turkeys have been culled, which means to kill, on U.S. farms since February because of the latest outbreak, according to the Agriculture Department. And roughly 950 cases of bird flu have been found in wild birds, including at least 54 bald eagles, which is Esau's bird. That's a sign to show Esau's going down. The eagle is, we all know how much Esau loves the eagle. That's a sign, man. All right, 144, that's spirit. But I'm gonna get one more scripture and I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, it's over, man. And again, I don't believe it's gonna take 6 months or to a year for this thing to really start kicking off. Cause all Esau's gotta do is get on TV, cause he's trying to speed things up. Get on TV and tell everybody that we're running out of food. We had to kill all these birds, and we only got like two or 3 days in some states, in certain states of food left. All right. Then on top of that, you got the truckers having problem. The diesel is getting outrageous. Diesel now here in the area I'm in is $5.70 some cent. All right. By the end of the week, it could be $6. And like one of the truckers said, it's gonna affect your prices in the store. So again, just pick your poison. Rather, if the food is gonna get too high or you can't afford it, or people are gonna have to go to stealing it, all right, or they just run out of food. So just pick your poison, man. Anyway, America's done, man. Stick a fork in America. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 10. That's like verse 11. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues, right? Like murrain. All right, where the Lord destroyed cattle in ancient pagan Egypt, and the Lord destroyed the cattle. All right, and the Lord's doing the same thing here in spiritual Egypt, which is America. The mighty in this Slakia, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Now, this is talking about America, because the Lord didn't destroy ancient Egypt. All right, that land is still over there in East Africa. All right, the eastern side of Africa. All right, it's still there. So the Lord didn't destroy. So this isn't talking about ancient pagan Egypt. It's talking about the future Egypt, which we're in right now, which is America. All right, which the Lord's going to destroy with ICBM nuclear missiles, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it should be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh should bring upon it. Right, like a famine. All right, and ultimately the missiles, man. All right, this is it for this place, man. America's done, man. You stick a fork in it, man. All right, it's well done. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give it peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.